What's up, Internet? This is Rambling Josh, and you're watching another episode of Let's Play Rainslick 4. Today we continue our way through the jungle, although hopefully we're almost done here. Nice little hidden chest up here. Getting lots of these switchers, but I haven't actually used any of them yet. I'm pretty satisfied with my party in general. Got 3 of them so far. I feel like the biggest use for switchers might be once we upgrade their, not their quantity, but their quality a little bit. It says swap allies and, actually maybe not. I was thinking that maybe, given how that works, that maybe if you were to, like, swap, that it would just give MP to whoever you swapped to. But it doesn't, it seems like maybe what it actually does is when you swap characters, any MP that the character that you are swapping out gets transferred to the character you swap in. So that would be less useful. So I guess our focus here should be on taking these guys down as quickly as we can. So we will try and do that. Pretty sure Inferno is probably still the best way to go. Good. Hit on the guy that I'm trying to kill there. Go with the Storm Strike. Do I have a good single target attack? No, it doesn't really seem like I do. It's kind of weird. It seems like Inferno is my best single target attack as well. Oh well. Ouch. Okay, well I got an interrupt there. Gotta try and take this guy down before they have a chance to heal him up now. I'm not sure how I should honestly go about this. Seems like a somewhat tricky fight, honestly. Ow. Oh good, I had a potion. Oh, he's dead again. At least I can transfer MP to him when he's dead. I think I'll defend for now. Well, that guy's pretty low. Okay, now try and focus that guy down, I guess. Might as well go with Blizzard. Well, seems to have worked a bit better than I expected, honestly. Not that I'm complaining, of course. So this dungeon actually seems pretty straightforward, which is not quite what I would have expected from a dungeon, or a jungle dungeon. Lots of hidden chests, though. I'm a fan of hidden chests, especially when I find them. I mean, finding them is kind of the best part. I'll transfer some MP over to Mr. Mustache here. These plants are certainly not the most threatening ever, but I suppose a big part of that is just the fact that they die in a single inferno, so they don't really get a chance to do a whole lot. I'm not sure what these hearts honestly are doing with their attack. They just seem to be like spewing blood at me. Which is somewhat strange, and I'm not quite sure I understand why that would be very effective, but whatever. Some things you just can't hope to understand. Now, I wonder if it would be better to go with, like, something... It seemed like these guys were resistant to fire. Ouch! Well, they both use the ability that brings you to 1 HP on the same person, so... Wait. Why was the wind attack that Mr. Mustache did not super effective, but Skydive was? Because I know Skydive does wind damage. Are they, like, weak to physical attacks or something? No? I don't know. Sometimes I just swear I have no idea how the weakness system in this game works. It seems kind of... It doesn't seem very consistent. Headache, huh? Let's see what that does. Enemies are weaker to Aqua while in active party. Interesting. So that could be good when paired... I mean, he's the only one who really uses Aqua. Leviathan knows Tidal Wave, but I don't really like that ability. I mean, it's 3 MP for a light Aqua attack on everyone. It seems kind of wasteful. Demon monkeys! Huh. What? That's interesting. I think if I'm only going to bring one person, then it's pertinent that it be Mr. Beeks, though. I gotta say, I feel like I'm a fan of this battle type, though. I know in Cthulhu Saves the World they had a entire mode, I think it was called Highlander mode, where you could only use Cthulhu. I never actually played it, but it's a really interesting concept. It's very interesting to me that when you have like a single character who... It's a very different dynamic, I guess. So, let's try and use one of these switchers. Get Gomez up in here to apply some poison. Is the cauterize going to heal? Oh, it's just not going to do anything. Okay. Now, are there any other abilities that I desire to get up on this guy? I don't especially think so. So it seems to me there's one or two things I could do here. I could either bring out the vendor, or I guess any of these defense types, and let them just kind of chill while the damage over times work their magic. Or I could bring Mr. Beeks back out, which I think is what I'm going to do. Did I not get Clutch Call up? I thought that I did. Perhaps I was mistaken. I guess I could also save the switch for if his HP starts to get especially low. I might need to do that, actually. These damage over time are doing some pretty amazing amounts of damage, though. Okay, I think I will actually switch out for, I guess, Vendor. I'm just most familiar with his abilities, and it was not actually necessary. Tons of experience from that. Nature Lover, Flaming Fist, and Bloodwise. Cool stuff. That was a cool boss fight. I enjoyed that. So, I learned Flaming Fist. Interesting. I learned Bloodwise. Ooh. boosts aqua effects. That could be useful. And someone else learned something. I don't think it was Leviathan. Who was it? When did he learn Dark Burst? Not that that's a bad thing at all. Oh, she learned Nature Lover. Huh. So that boosts a target's abilities, so that could be handy. And we're out of the jungle! Strangletown? That's understandable. I can't imagine what that... It's just strange. This whole game is strange, but in the best way possible. Yeah, I mean, that's... I can see why it would do that. I mean, that's like barely even a thing. Nah, it's no big thing. So, these mouths... Oh no, they are moving. I was gonna say they aren't, but they are. Well, I mean... If your most tender ambassadors can't do anything, then what are you gonna do? I don't know why you would want to actually come out here, but I guess that's the joke, isn't it? Kinda mysterious sword dudes? Okay. So I suppose that's supposed to mean that Tycho went to the Yggdrasil Zoo? Strangle choker, huh? I mean, it's gotta do something. So it gives a pretty significant stat boost. But I'm assuming it also reduces your health every turn. So I guess there are probably situations where that could be handy. Situations that don't come to mind right now, but I'm sure they exist. I have, in fact. Okay, first things first. I want to boost the effect of my Molotovs. And the rest I'm gonna use... I'm gonna spend on... I gotta see what these people say. So let's look at the accessories first. With $63,000, I can probably afford some pretty interesting stuff. Elysiums. Can almost afford a self-help book, but I'm not gonna go for that. I mean, science... I don't know. I'm not really sure how big a fan I am of these boosting of everything accessories. For the time being, I feel like it's probably better to stick to the strengths of my certain monsters and have them kind of cover each other's weaknesses, rather than try and have someone go for like a balanced approach at things. So I guess what I'll do is I will buy some Strengthium rods, a Hark Signet, and some double mocha. Hopefully I can afford some good stuff here now. I'll start off by buying a strategy guide. Well, hold on. Stage increases speed. I'd rather have the strategy guide for Mr. Mustache here, and that doesn't leave me with a whole lot. But the accessories are more kind of universally useful, so I'm okay with that. I guess while I'm here, I could try and sell some stuff. Hold on to that for now. I feel like I should hold on to these things. I don't really feel like it's a good idea to sell accessories in general, because you never know when they're going to have some kind of use. And they're, like I said, they're the most modular of the equipment. I can put them on anyone, so they open up the largest number of possible options for me. That's quite the variance. That's interesting. I don't know, that's not what they told me when I was at Babel. So I guess that's supposed to mean that Yggdrasil is one of the pillars? I was gonna hold off on equipping my new accessories just because I felt like I would probably just be switching back to the other team soon. But given that we're just arriving at a new pillar, I feel like maybe that is not the case. However, I do think I will hold off on equipping the double mocha for now. Boosting the vendor's speed is not especially pertinent, so I'm not too worried about doing that. Is this like a bonus area? It was a bit off the beaten track, so I'm assuming it is. Digging the music. I feel like this town should be familiar to me, but I can't quite place it. I guess part of the thing is just that the towns in other Zeboid games always seem like they're so, like, interchangeable for the most part. So it seems like the chests in this area are all being guarded. So let's see what we can do here. Well, they don't have too much health. Wait. Why is Leviathan... What happened to my party? Oh, whatever. I can just use a switch and get Vendor back in here. Messed up my order a little bit, but... Why is the Mr. Mustache going later now? He used to go first, but now he's going last. Why can I not... Oh, I'm choosing who to switch out, not who to switch out to. Herp-a-derp-a-derp. The only thing I can think of is that maybe... Did the orb have less speed than the thing, and I didn't notice? The tome, that's what I'm looking for. So these guys have some AoE attacks going on here. So for now, I think I'm going to focus on healing. Try and take one of them down. That wasn't as effective as I would have liked. Try Blizzard, I guess. It's one down, but I feel like I'm in a bit of a tough spot here. I feel as though I can do this, but it's going to be tough. Actually, let's use Flavor Wave. I guess let's stick with Inferno. It's probably going to do more damage than Blizzard just because of how many boosting, what's the word? Fire boosting effects that I actually have. Let's try and interrupt that guy. Bring the Screen Cone back up because he is currently dead. Okay, we're in a pretty good spot here, so... That was kind of tense, but we managed it just fine. Briar Orb, huh? So, is that better than the strategy guide? So the Roy Orbison was in fact giving me a little bit of extra speed, but that's... I mean, it does seem like an upgrade. I guess I'm just gonna have to be a little bit wary about how often he's getting attacked, because it does decrease his defense. But I don't think that'll be a problem. Where's the other chest? There's a chest on the west side here that I saw, and now I can't seem to find it again. Oh, there it is, okay. I guess I will start off with the defend. Call. I could go with Flavor Wave, or I could go with Cool Treat. I think I would rather get Inferno going quickly. Hopefully he does not die. Well, he got Fake Cigar going, so let's get a cool one going on him now. Now let's go with Flavor Wave. Hopefully he doesn't die before he gets it off. And Inferno. Pretty hopeful about this Inferno. Okay, well, I'm in pretty good condition now. I guess heal the Scream Cone. And wow, that just annihilated everything. That was more effective than I would have hoped. That is pretty hardcore. However, that's a halberd, so that's a caster weapon. Although it is more powerful, isn't it? I thought halberds were for casters. I mean, it increases his strength, so I'm okay with that. I don't... This game seems, for the most part, not every battle, but for the most part, it seems like it's pretty conducive to going kind of glass cannon style. So there's another dude down there. But how do I get there? Oh, I suppose I get there like this. I figured he would be some sort of boss. I think for now I will switch in Gomez to try and get him poisoned. I really wish Groshifon had a better single target attack. Poison you. Guess I'll... I don't know what I'll do. I guess I'll attack. Beakonomics. I guess Inferno it is. I guess if he's just gonna use fire, then granting him that MP that I did with Scream Cone was probably not especially pertinent. Oh, cool, I didn't even use up the first switch because of the vendor's passive. So I guess I'll just switch back in vendor. I think I'll go Flavor Wave here. Fireball! Even though he seems to be resistant to fire. Still does a pretty good amount of damage though. Ow. Get him back up. I mean, this guy seems to be dying reasonably fast. Interrupting seems kind of important just because he seems to regenerate the MP whenever he gets a turn, so interrupting him not only reduces the amount of damage he's doing, but reduces the amount of HP that he's healing. Assuming that I'm not completely wrong in my assumptions here, which could very well be the case. Well, whatever the case may be, he's dead now. And we get our hands on a multi-barreled gun. And I don't think I really have... I mean, I guess I might as well go with that. I kind of dislike how all these new equipment are reducing my other stats, my non-offensive stats, though. Oh, can I not? Is there something here? No. I guess I just have to go through the north side. But anyways, I am about, not out of time, but that's about it for today on Let's Play Rainslick 4. So we will see what else this region yields for us on the next episode of Let's Play Rainslick 4. Catch you later.